Hey there, Survivors. Cougar here, back with more Surrounded gameplay. We are picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode, except that if you remember at the end of the last episode, we had just found, we tracked down a supply drop, a military supply drop with tons of fantastic loot inside. And so I said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I saved the game and I quit, to turn off the recording and start getting the video ready to share with you guys. And when I loaded back in just now, the supply drop was gone. I did not actually get the stuff out of it. I just saved the game, assuming that I could grab it when I loaded back in the next time. But unfortunately, as this is an early access game, and as strange stuff does tend to happen in this game, when you load a saved game, there's somebody down there. Those are bandits. That's a bandit rusher. All right, we'll try to avoid these bandits. I really don't want to take on any bandits right now. We don't really have the ammo or the strength to take on a big group of bandits like that. So, all right, we're past them. So, yeah, so we missed out on that supply drop. It's not the end of the world. There'll be more military supply drops, but it is kind of heartbreaking. And now we got to try to track down our truck because we still have not found a GPS. So it's hard to say where we are on the map and where we left the truck. We weren't able to mark it, but I remember we came through this little valley past this lonely house. I think this is called the Lonely House. I'm having to regain some stamina here. We're all out of stamina. So yeah, we came through here. So I think we go right up through, continue up through this valley, and on the next road we should be able to find our truck once our stamina regenerates, once we catch our breath. So yeah, pretty disappointed to not have that massive coyote backpack and whatever other great stuff was in that supply drop, but that's the way it goes. It's early access. We live with it. Move on. Oh, polar bear. Don't. Oops. And more humans. Let's see if these are friendlies or bandits. That's friendlies. Okay. But I think our truck is at this intersection up this way. I'm going to stay up here on the high ground just in case there's any bad zombies down there. Or bandits. There's our truck. I hope. I think that's our truck. Although, is it smoking? Yeah, that's definitely our truck then, because it was smoking when we left it. I think that's the friendlies firing. Who's that down there? Those are bandits. So one thing I've come to realize is that gasoline is not that hard to come by here. And these vehicles barely use the gasoline. They just sip it, right? So with this truck in kind of crappy shape, I was going to hang on to it for as long as possible because we had just filled it up with gasoline. But you can get gasoline really easily. And I think we may swap out this beat up truck for this semi here that has no fuel but is in better shape and should have tons of storage. Yeah, lots and lots of storage. Whoa. And what do we have in our storage? Some good stuff. Some stuff to sell, whatever. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to transfer all this stuff into the semi-truck. Okay, transfer complete. Now let's get it fueled up. And where's the gas? There we go. We had one gas can on us, which should be plenty to get us wherever we're trying to get to. Where I would like to get to, if I can remember where it was, is back to that big apartment complex. Yeah, this right here. Okay, so where are we? We are over here somewhere. So let's try to make it back to the firehouse or the gas station. I think maybe we're along here. I need to get somewhere that I recognize. I'm just going to run back to this gas station. I think this is a gas station back here. If it is, just double check, make sure we already looted it and got the gas out of here because we could use more gas for that semi. Yeah, we've already been here. Okay, and then this is probably this gas station on the map. So to get to the apartment houses, we're going to go westish, which I think is this way. Yeah, this thing's big and slow, but it'll get us there. And then from that apartment complex, we can go to, remember we tried to track down some supply drops that were a little bit too far away for us to find, and we ended up at a telecommunications tower, and there was a really nice truck there. So I want to get us back to that telecommunications tower, although, shoot, I've just used all my fuel getting this thing fueled up, so we're going to have to find some fuel before we do that. Maybe we'll find some in here, but I doubt it. Just come at me, Sprinter. Ouch. You hit me. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. And it's getting dark now. Probably spend the night here at the apartment complex. Oh, am I bleeding? Down to 31% health. But we're done here. Let's see if we can get any loot off of these guys, and nothing. There is a mailbox to loot. And we still do not have a flashlight. Although, did we find a tactical light for our weapon? Yeah, so we do have a light on our weapon. Here's good stuff in this mailbox. 3 random tools. That's good. You need those. These dirty water jug, empty water jug. I'm going to drop the empty water jug. So we do sort of have a flashlight in that we have a tactical light on our weapon. You have to be aiming the weapon to use it as a flashlight, but that's not the end of the world. Fishing rod, don't we already? Yes, we already have one in our inventory. All this stuff, gunpowder is good. Thief volume 1 to 3, that will give us XPs toward our thief skills. In fact, should we check our skills right now? Because that just leveled me up. I have 1 point to spend, and none of this, I need 2 points for all of these skills. So, not worried about selling the note paper. I had heard someone mention that, oh, great, a flashlight. That this location was a guaranteed spawn for a GPS. Guess what we just found? A GPS. Great. Mission accomplished. We got what we came for in more ways than one. We now have a flashlight and a GPS. Yeah, I'm going to do the ups and downs stairs first. There's more. This just keeps on going. Gained 250 XP in strength. XP multiplier in strength. Cloth, always need. And a beanie that we don't need. Light. I said, oh, shoot. Flashlight needs a battery, and I don't think we have any. We don't. Is there one in the tactical light? No, that needs a flashlight too. I mean, a battery too. So we don't have anything that we can remove a battery from to power our flashlight. So we're just going to spend the night here. Slap down a sleeping bag and sleep. And pick up my sleeping bag and continue our looting. Something good, something good. Come on. Sledgehammer, no good. Charcoal tablets, I'll take. Those go in the medical bag. Rope is good. Gain 250 XP in scavenging, and there are 2 of them. So that's 500 XP in my scavenging skill. Food, some canned soups. Nice. Are these canned soups? Baked beans. Are we hungry? We're a little bit hungry. Why don't we just go ahead and eat those? Oh, we got to drink something too. We're thirsty. That's all my water. Good. Good, good, good. More canned soup. Shoot. And canned tuna. And canned cat food, which will stack. Good. And it looks like we're out on the roof now. Wood planks are pretty easy to make. Random tools are great. We just found a bunch of random tools, which are so valuable and hard to find. I am thrilled. Wood planks, you just need a crafting bench and chop down a tree to make logs. So I'm not going to worry about the planks. They take up a lot of room in inventory as well. Rip up some shorts, another flashlight which we can sell, and that will not have a battery in it, I don't think. No. Rip up some office pants, a radio for 30 bucks. Yeah, we'll sell that for 30 bucks. Oh, I didn't mean to drop these. I meant to pick them up and harvest them. Wow, I'll bet there were MREs in that military supply drop that went poof. I'll bet there was all sorts of good stuff in there. There might even have been a weapon. I didn't look that closely at it. I was just trying to wrap up the video at that point. Oh, and rice. Look, we are totally stocked up on food now. We shouldn't have to worry about food for a while. Another fishing pole. Angling for beginners, XP boost, but we already have that going on. A camping light is good. Thief gained 250 XP in thief and water purification tablets. Very good. Yeah, this apartment building is full of useful stuff. Some ammo, a bandage, some more rope, and rip up the black shirt, and rip up the gloves, and we're good to go. Just FYI, I turned off the music. It is good music, but it was just getting a little repetitive. So if you want to have your own music going in the background, feel free. Here is a locker. We need bolt cutters. I just had bolt cutters. I may have accidentally moved them into the truck. There's ammo, another wallet. Oh, that ammo box is full. Another wallet for storing currency. Let's go down and grab our bolt cutters. I know we have some. I just saw them as we were transferring stuff, as I was transferring stuff from the pickup to the semi. So I must have put them in the truck. In the big rig. Yep, there they are. Whoops. Come on. Stay there. We need more 308 ammo. Oh, wait, I have to go up another floor. Oh, crap. There was crap in here. Ugh, what a waste. We need more ammo for our hunting rifle. We have hardly any. Damn it. That was a bust. It's going to be more food and drink in here, though, probably. Oh, great, a lunchbox. Excellent. So this is where you store food in here. So I'm going to put all my food into the lunchbox now to get a little inventory space back. The rice. What else did we have to eat? I don't think the booze goes. No, the booze won't go in there because that's not food. As much as some people would argue, it isn't. Oh, and I've got cash here that should be in my wallet. Okay. All right. Good. We're getting stuff that allows us to carry more stuff. Even though we missed out on that coyote backpack, we're still doing pretty well with the gathering of stuff. More booze, more cloth, and a blue plaid shirt that I will rip up. An office shirt and black heavy jeans. A chair we don't need. Glasses we have. 308 ammo. Excellent. 14 rounds, which is good. We needed that for our hunting rifle. Let's get that reloaded right now. All right, we got 6 rounds in the hunting rifle. And I think that is it for this building. The only thing we haven't checked is the 2 downstairs entry areas. Oh, which have a lot of stuff here. Hopefully more food. Oh, a compass. Excellent. All right, our gear is coming along nicely. We have a flashlight, we have a GPS, we have a compass. So the compass will give us a readout at the top of the screen now. So now we can track our direction of travel more efficiently. Money, cigarettes to sell. Do I have any? Is it worth picking these up? Because they'll stack? I don't think so. Nah. Food for our new lunchbox. Lots of food, man. To think that at one point we were up just about to starve to death, and now we've got all this canned food. We've got MREs, got sardines and cat food and all sorts of good stuff. Okay, this building is finished, and the really nice truck is down that way. At the telecommunications site. Now, it may be we did drive past something to get to the telecommunication site. We did not stop and clear and loot it. So it may be worth heading that way to see if maybe it was a gas station and we can pick up some gas there. And then continue on to get to that nice new truck. It is. It's a gas station. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's... I don't see any acidic that we should take out from afar. I think we'll just do this melee style. Yeah, no acidic. Anything good? More 308 ammo. Excellent. Oh, and more. Okay. So we got 27 rounds in addition to what's in our hunting rifle. That should be lootable. Why is that not lootable? A makeshift splint goes in our first aid bag. This guy is going to be very hard to hear in the rain, so I'm going to go ahead and take him out. It's going to be very easy for something to sneak up on us in the rain. One thing of gas and a vehicle repair kit. Excellent. So we can get the vehicle, we'll hold on to the vehicle repair kit and use it on that truck that we are going to go get, and the gas. Super. And there may even be more gas around here. Who knows? Gonna get the scrap metal off of this thing. Don't think we're going to find gasoline in here. But one container is enough to get us going. Oh, excellent. A small toolbox. Super. So now I can start condensing stuff into this toolbox. I just need a little bit of room here. Come here. I want to keep all my toolboxy things up here in the hunter's vest. Good. So now stuff like these sharp blades and scrap metal, the wire cutters can go in there, the lockpicks can go in there. The can opener can go either in there or in the lunchbox. Put in the lunchbox. Bear with me as we do a little bit of inventory management here. I don't think it's worth skipping this. All these random tools can go in the small toolbox. The rope can go in. The cloth could go in, but I kind of like knowing how much cloth I have, which in fact, we've got tons. I should probably make a couple bandages. The gunpowder can go in the toolbox. The scrap metal. I think that's about it. Whoops, I accidentally moved that out. Anything else? No, not that magazine. The fire extinguisher? No, that's fine. Sounds like the rain is letting up. A water bottle. Oh, that's drinkable water. I'll go ahead and drink that. And get rid of the empty bottle. So that was just a quick little sun shower there. But now we are good to go swap out our big rig for that really nice looking pickup, military pickup at the telecommunications tower. wolves. Zombies attacking the deer. Run, deer. Is there a road up to that telecommunications site? Hang on. Sort of. I gotta go around the corner here. A tractor. Interesting. We've already been in here and cleared it once. But there's the truck we want. Okay, zombies. Yep, just spam, 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 but it worked. I love me my fire axe. Fire axe, I think, is the best melee weapon in the game as far as I'm concerned. Oh, there was a lootable thing here. Sledgehammer, ceiling light, tape can go in my toolbox. Okay, I'm going to... So, a crowbar could come in handy at some point. I don't think we found one of those yet. And allegedly you can use the crowbar to clean up some piles of trash like this. Like if we wanted to set up a base here, a crowbar would allegedly clean that up, but I think it's broken right now. I don't think it actually works as far as cleaning stuff up. But if you give me a minute here, I'll edit this out, but I'm going to transfer everything out of the big rig into this beautiful new car. Just interrupting for a second here because there is a supply drop happening. I'll get the gasoline in here and let's see if this supply drop is happening close to us. It's going to be hard to see in this overcast day. I mean, it's right up there, but there it is. Come on, drop something right now. Right now. Right now. Right. It's kind of far away. That's pretty far away, guys. I don't know. It's green, which is, I forget what color. I think red is military. I don't remember. That may be worth going after. Our big rig ain't going anywhere. I haven't finished transferring stuff out of it yet, but like I say, it's not going anywhere. We can come back and finish that transfer after we see if it's going to be possible to get this supply drop. We have a GPS now, so these drops should be showing up on the map, which will make tracking it down quite a bit easier. It's gone. Let's see if it's on the map. Yep, there it is. Okay, and it's a military airdrop, so it's worth going after. But as long as it's marked on the map, we might as well finish transferring all the loot out of the big rig. But I don't want to risk losing this drop. By not retrieving it in an expeditious manner. And this looks like some kind of vehicle repair yard, so We may find vehicle repair kits or gasoline in here. Alright, there are a lot of zombies. I do not have a suppressor on any of my weapons, though. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Right? I do not have a suppressor at all. No suppressor yet. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to mention, I meant to mention this in the first episode, but it is October 3rd, 2025, and the Steam Autumn Sale is on right now, and this game is only $6 on sale. So definitely worth picking up if you can afford $6. I had already decided that I was going to buy it and put it on my wish list, and like 2 days after I put it on the wish list, it came up on sale for $6. Okay, something good. Good backpack, please. Good backpack. Maybe a military suppressor? Nothing good. Even these pants, we already have, well, just slightly better pants, but some water, a hunting scope. We can actually put that right on our hunting rifle. A Winchester, big deal. A military crate, which would be for when we're setting up a base. We could put this military crate down and it'll hold military stuff. These military pants, I am going to swap out stuff in our paramedic pants right now and swap them for the military pants, which hold more stuff. And a CR308 magazine, I don't even know what that is for. Bandages will go in our meta bag. The Winchester will fit in my new pants, as will the water canteens. Yeah, water canteen. Will fit in my dry bag with a weapon cleaning kit, a bunch of 45 ammo, and gasoline. Okay, we'll take it. Not fantastic, but not terrible either. Got a little beat up there. 45. Dirty water. Yeah, this is a pretty big compound here. I'm still not going to use any weapons, any unsuppressed weapons, because I think we're going to attract a lot of zombies. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies around here. Another vehicle repair kit. That's great. If we have room for it. Yeah, okay. The gasoline will stack. And then I got to go do some inventory management back at the truck. Oh, we hurt our leg. Let's get a splint on us. Makeshift splint. Hello, gentlemen. Meet my fire axe. Nothing. And another crowbar we don't need. Started raining while I was doing inventory stuff. I think since we have 2 vehicle repair kits now, I think I'm going to go ahead and use one on our new truck. And maybe even use another gas canister to fill it up. Although at this point in early access, as I was saying, the vehicles just barely sip the gas. Like 1 can of gas will last for a really long time in the truck. But I believe more work is going to be happening on the vehicles in this next update. I think that's on the road. There is a roadmap if you want to check it out on Steam. And I know that somewhere down the line they're going to be doing a lot more. Hey, batteries, 3 batteries. Cool. So I can put a battery in my flashlight. How do I do that? Like that. And I can put a battery in my tactical laser light. So we have a battery there, and I think that's all we needed a battery for. Yes, so now we actually have an extra battery, but as far as I know at this point in early access, nothing actually uses, like you need a battery to get it going, but the batteries don't deplete over time. So having put those couple of batteries in there, we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and eat this tuna. I may eat a little bit more as long as we're here eating, having lunch. Canned soup, which will give us a little water as well, and we need a bit of water right now. This provides 60 water. These provide only a little bit. So yeah, delicious lunch. I'm gonna get rid of these empty water bottles. We don't need those because we have jugs and canteens now, so there's really no point in carrying little plastic bottles around if you've got jugs and canteens. Let's see if we can get this compound completely cleared before it gets dark. Although it's already a bit dark because of the rain, so I'll go ahead and turn on my flashlight. Yeah, plaid shirt. Heavy jeans, don't need. Gunpowder, we do need. And I didn't pick up the cigarettes, so. You can actually use cigarettes. I think they give you a little food, but they take away some health. And I think we're just about finished here. But we'll probably spend the night here, yeah. Oh, a small med kit. Fantastic. And 5 bandages. I'll put those up here. There are still zombies wandering around or crawling around. Don't need a tent, don't need post-it notes or trainers or empty cans. And I'm feeling like this is pretty done. And since we not only have a flashlight, we also have the headlights on the truck. I think I'm going to try to make it back to the telecommunications array and finish swapping out all the loot that's in the big rig. Go ahead and use our time here in the darkness. Hold on, something I didn't... Ooh, an ammo container. With 12 gauge, not really useful because I never use shotguns, but a lot more 308. So now we're up to 41 rounds of 308 for our hunting rifle. Now we just need a suppressor. multiple suppressors, really. Oh, there's lootable stuff here. Should we try? Ooh, lockpicks. That was worth stopping right there. And my flashlight on. Oh, good, an ammo container. With 9mm, 5.56, 40mm grenades, which I've never even seen a grenade launcher, but there we go. Wow, a lot of stuff to loot here. 3 different lootables, at least. 61 bucks. A bunch of nails, which are valuable. Put those in the toolbox. The metal rods can go in the toolbox. And rip up the clothing. We got a lot of cloth now. I think I'm at a point where I can stop ripping up my clothing. Oh, 4 lootable containers here. More 40mm grenades. More 12 gauge ammo. Another hunting rifle that I'm not sure we really have room for. Gain 250 XP in fishing, and there are 2 of them. So that's 500 XP right there. I need room to pick up this hunting rifle so we can sell it. Cool beans. That was definitely worth stopping for. A lot of good stuff there. Alright, the headlights on this truck don't do crap. Albino deer. Wolf. Oh, did I miss the turn? No, it's up here. Yep, there's the turn. There's the tractor. I don't know if that's drivable, but I don't think you'd really want to drive that, would you? Okay, park these butt to butt. And start transferring. Well, before I start transferring, I want to make sure I'm killed all the zombies here. And we'll also do some repairs on this. Terrific, 111 of 125 health, so that's in very good shape. All right, I'll see you when I'm done transferring stuff out of the big rig into the truck. Okie dokie, I think we're finished. I think we will spend the night here and move on in the morning. Oh, it looks like... Whoa. I... I pretty... I thought we looted this place. I don't need more cloth. I thought we looted this place when we came here before. Apparently not. But again, with this game, it's hard to tell what is going to happen when you load a saved game. Moolah. Another radio for 30 bucks we will sell. And a kilt. I'm not wearing a kilt. It does have 8 slots of storage. Where? I don't know. Where would you store stuff in a kilt? Yeah, I remember coming in here because I said, we went upstairs and I said, oh, there's nothing up here. This crawly guy, I should probably kill before I put down my sleeping bag, or I will wake up to him eating my face. Or I could, anyway. Sleepy bag. And good night, everybody. And good morning, everybody. Let's have a little breakfast. Let us have some canned spaghetti for breakfast. And a big gulp of water from the water jug. I think it's just about time for us to make another visit to the friendly village, the scavenger village, to sell some stuff. Am I bleeding? I'm bleeding. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can put medical items down in the quick slots. So now I only have to press my thumb button to use a bandage. And I think we should check everything else out here because, yeah, that's like 4 things we've found so far that I didn't loot the first time through. And this is respawned too because I know we looted this. A wall light we don't need. Yeah, and at a certain point, I mean, pretty soon, I guess, we're going to have to start thinking about, ooh, a Molotov. We are going to have to start thinking about setting up a base. So that's on the agenda as well. And really what I'm looking for in a base is just someplace that's centrally located. So let's zoom all the way out on the map. Centrally located would be right around in here. Maybe the apartment building. That truck stop was pretty big and involved. The apartment building actually would be a pretty good setup. It's centrally involved at a 3-way junction, and it's very close to the safe zone, the friendly villagers. So yeah, maybe the apartment building. And to do that, we are going to need a crafting bench, which requires wood, which we can get. We have an axe, scrap metal, which we have, and nails, which we have. So maybe that'll be part of our activities today. Hang on. I didn't finish looking around here for more stuff that we didn't loot the first time or that has respawned loot. I do have loot respawning set to the longest possible delay, which is like 1440 minutes, I think. However long that is in hours, you do the math. But it is possible that we have exceeded the loot respawn timer for this particular location. Shoot, that's a wolf. Wolves are bad news, as you might imagine. But you can get... that's another set of wire cutters. I think we have 3 sets of wire cutters now. You can get fresh meat off them, but we're not hurting for food, so I'm not going to tangle with any wolves if I can avoid it. Lots. Ooh, 3 more random tools. Holy crap, guys. We now have 13 random tools, which is massive because we are going to need those random tools to make all sorts of good stuff, like the other crafting benches. There's the deconstruction bench and the weapons and ammo bench. And then we also need it, I think, to make vehicle repair kits, which we will want. They're pretty rare to find, so if we end up using the one that we have on us now, we'll be interested in making our own. Oh, jeez, did you see that? That wolf just took out like 3 zombies in one hit. Ah! Oh gosh, reindeer. Mad reindeer. Oh yeah, another cool thing I found is that you can choose a particular icon for a map marker and like put like an X on it. So like, cool, we looted that and then put an X here and put an X here so you know that you looted them. That's pretty useful. Should we start? Let's start setting up a base here in the apartment building, and then we'll head over to the friendly villager compound. So, what the heck? We just looted this stuff. Something's weird with the settings. Hold on. Somehow my loot respawn timer had reset itself from 1440 minutes to 30 minutes. So we are re-looting all this stuff. That's why that telecommunication center had reset, all the loot had respawned, and that's why this building now has loot to respawn. This building is the one with the the military locker upstairs. So it might be worth re-looting that right away. Was it here? It was one floor up, one floor up. And then I'll re-loot the rest of this in my own time, since you already saw me loot it once. Oh wait, it wasn't here. Where was it? There it is. And a small tactical light, which is fairly useless, but I will put it on my 9mm, and military gloves, which are cooler than my green fingerless gloves. All right. Oh yeah, when I said that I was going to loot this on my own time, I kind of lied. Filter mask is okay. Jeans is okay. Food and more food. I will loot the rest of it on my own time. Off camera. Let's get a crafting bench set up. And at this point in early access, there is really no threat to this base. This base is not going to get attacked by anything like zombies or bandits. So I'm just going to set up my benches down here on the ground floor. Crafting workbench, we need scrap metal, which is in the truck, nails, which I think are in the truck or could be in here. We have nails, okay. So we have everything except wood. So let's just go out and chop down a tree. And that should have given us enough wood, but to get wood for the other crafting benches, let's go ahead and cut down another one. Okay, that wood should have been dumped into my inventory. And let's grab this. Oh no, we have the scrap metal. This, I guess this stuff has to be in my main inventory. So there's scrap metal and there's nails. Good. Now we can craft a workbench. And there may not, it may have dumped it on the ground. Yeah, we don't have enough room to pick that up. Click the vicinity tab. Will it fit here? Yes. Place. Oh, I didn't need to pick it up at all. I just needed to right click and place it. Okay, now we have the beginnings of a base. Now we can use the crafting workbench to make these other awesome workbench. Oh yeah, and this blocks spawns, so nothing will spawn around here now. Weapons and equipment workbench. We need, again, all the stuff that we have except maybe nails. We might have to make some nails. And we have enough wood and we have enough tools. The tools must be in my main inventory though. They're in the toolbox right now. And then we just need nails. I'm going to check the truck real quick, but I think we may have to make them out of scrap metal. No nails. Oh, let me grab, while I'm in here, I'm going to grab our camping lights. Yeah, I have a bunch of camping lights. Good. So we don't have to worry about getting a generator and keeping it powered with gasoline. We can just use these camping lights for now. One there. And maybe one here by the entrance. You go up there. And here on the front desk. Perfect. And then we just turn them on. Yeah, it's a pretty ugly, harsh light, but it's better than no light, and it doesn't take any batteries or any power. So now we need to make some nails. We have scrap metal on us. So there we go. So now we have 8 nails. Now we can make the weapons and equipment bench, craft that up, and right click on it. Nope, place. There's the weapons bench. And the other bench is the deconstruction workbench, disassembly workbench. And that will require, high quality metal, which we don't have, but I think we can make out of scrap metal. Yeah, and we're gonna need a couple more of the nails. Let's craft up some more nails. And we need a bit more wood too. I'm gonna have to go out and chop down some wood. We do have enough of the random tools. We need 5 high quality metal. To do that, we're gonna need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 scrap, which we have. Okay. And then we just need more wood. I like that tree, and it'll respawn. It'll respawn. Did that give us enough? Yes, it did. To make a disassembly workbench. And place. Yeah. Okay, now we actually have a base. And one more thing we can do is grab that military storage container out of the truck. This thing, military crate, if we have room to pick it up. Actually, I can just place it from here. And will that sit on top of something? Cool. Great. Now I have a place to store military stuff like ammo and weapons and things that we're not using right now. And the other thing I can do is once I search this with nothing in it, I can mark it as a storage container. So now these can be used, these two shop counters can be used as storage, as well as these shop shelves. They will never respawn loot, and we will never lose anything that we place in here. So great. Okay, so now we have a little base set up. Now I'm gonna head over to... Aw, did you hurt my truck, zombie? Head over to the friendly village and sell a bunch of stuff. And boil up a bunch of water, too. Oh, look at all these deer. Lunch, dinner, and breakfast tomorrow. And we'll name you lunch, dinner, and breakfast. All right, let's... oh. So this is just going to be a lot of inventory management with me, you know, juggling stuff out of the truck and into my inventory. And then... Why won't you open? And then selling it and stuff. So I'll see you guys when I'm done. So weapons and equipment trader. Do you have anything interesting to buy? You do, but nothing I can't live without. That is a nice hiking backpack with 47 slots for 475 bucks. I have 748. But I'll tell you honest, I hate buying stuff. I prefer to just find it. A military suppressor, yes, but I believe we can get a better price on that from the wandering trader. So let's hold off on that. See if the wandering trader is around here right now. You can have my pump action shotgun and my Winchester revolver. The SVD magazine I'll hold on to, even though, yeah, the hunting rifle has a higher damage number than the SVD. The SVD fires faster to make up for the lower damage number, but personally I want the higher damage number, so I'm going to sell the SVD mag because I'll probably never use it. And I think that's about all we're going to sell. A duplicate pair of wire cutters. In fact, we have 3 pairs, so I'm going to sell 2 of those. And I think that's all we're going to sell. Yep. For now, although there's more stuff in the truck that I didn't have room for. But for now, let us cook up some dirty water. And actually, looks like we had another one we could have cooked up there. And some dirty water bottles. 3 of those. And empty water jugs, which I can fill at the well. Hello, Van Richmond. I think those are all full now. And prepare them. Great. And I'm going to drink some of this right now, actually. Although, yeah, that's a little overkill. Just drink some bottles. And then get rid of the empty bottles. We don't need those. And then what else is in the truck? We're going to sell this hunting rifle. Oh, there's the wandering trader. Okay, let's see if the wandering trader has any military suppressors. He does. Oh, for much cheaper. That's like $200 cheaper than the guy at the stall was asking. So we'll definitely get a military suppressor and put it on our what? I think on the sniper rifle. Yeah. If he had 2, I would buy 2 of them. He doesn't though. Anything else here? A compact foregrip would definitely help our M4, but I think we've got a chance of finding one. I'd rather wait and see if we actually find one instead of buying one. The only other thing I might want to buy here is an optic for my M4. No, we're gonna find one. I know we're gonna find one. Okay, and do you want to buy my hunting rifle? Does he buy stuff? I don't even know if he does. He does, okay. All right. All right. We're done. So yeah, after a lot of juggling and inventory management, we are done, and we're pretty well set up. We've got a base going. Our inventory is clear. We've got a new truck, which is freaking boss. That's a beautiful new truck. I'm thrilled with it. And I think that was a pretty good couple of days there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.